In the words of my bro, yeah. Hey, this is another episode of Hating is Free.
Thought this nigga about to be what he was about to
Hating is
say.
free, and you know why?
And we starting out hating because fuck that nigga.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the one thing that you can't control is a person is hating. You can't control a person is hating. That's why hating is free. You got to keep on moving, keep on pushing, keep on rolling, keep on doing you because you going to get the hate. It's going to come if you doing anything in this world. The hate is going to come. Why? Because it's free. It's free to hate. This is your boy, Mr. Pearl J. To my right, I got the big homie, Big Tim. You know, he always stay fly. He always be fresh to death from the head to the toe. This is
Smell good for all the ladies out there.
this is the corporate hood nigga. Like
And I smell expensive too.
he can tell you about your fiscals, your 401s. He can tell you about all of that shit, but then give you a hood verse.
I can do all of that. I work in finance. I got you. You need your taxes done. I'm taxing that ass, but I got you.
Yeah, he can do all that.
Do all that.
That's my boy, and you know what I'm saying. He's a valley boy. You know that's where we from.
Wall
So
Street,
yeah,
Richmond Hill shit.
gotta keep
You know
it.
what I mean?
Gotta keep it. You know what I'm saying. Gotta keep it like that. He's about to hate right now because you see I'm in my throwback. You know what I'm saying. Oil it down. You know what I'm saying. D Hop. I need you to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I need you to holler at me. I'm rocking you right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking good in the team.
This is not.
I'm looking good in the team.
Tennessee Titans.
You know what I'm saying?
We are not sponsored by the Titans.
It's not, but you know, since I'm the CEO Uno Nuno, then you know what I'm saying. If I want to rock
Wait a minute, you the what?
the CEO Uno Nuno, so if I want to rock it,
Uno Nuno.
Huh?
Explain what Uno Nuno is to the people, because that's some new shit that I don't know nothing about.
you know, it's just the number one, the person, in charge.
Are you the HBIC?
That was a good one because I almost said yeah, but
Until Bruce started laughing, I almost had your motherfucker.
I had to think about it. I said, he tried to pull one on me.
Bruce started laughing. I almost had your motherfucker.
He tried. And for those of you laughing, yeah, that ain't funny.
Yeah, that shit funny than a motherfucker.
That ain't funny.
Well, look though. So say it again.
The Uncho Nuno.
This nigga don't say it 4 different ways every time.
The Uncho Nuno. That's the number one dude. And the D Hop. D Hop. I'm gonna at you. You know what I'm saying? We in Nashville, Cashville, little Las Vegas, whatever they want to call us. That's where we at.
But it ain't Tennessee though.
Nah, it ain't that.
And it ain't been Tennessee in motherfucking eons.
And we still fuck with 50. That's always remember that 50.
We're from a big rich town.
Yeah. Speaking of the BET Awards was last night.
Well, that's the most ghetto shit I ever seen in my life. It was some of the most negativity activity ever. It was full of negativity.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Full of negativity.
Yeah, it was a bunch of that.
It was a bunch of negativity. If you don't know what negativity is, that is just the most ghetto-fied black people shit you could think of.
Yeah, it was
like Taraji P. Henson. She came out to the Kendrick and her face looked like it was melting off. Like I don't know.
It was real greasy.
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
It was real greasy.
Like it just looked like her face was melting. Like,
but I like her performance though. She killed that. Now there's some other stuff I'm gonna talk about, but she killed that part. I think she got off on that part. I was hype.
Yeah, you on your own.
I was hype. She was crip walking in a blood outfit. She was doing that though.
I mean,
I said, why is she crip walking in the blood outfit?
The Kendrick and Friends.
Yeah, it was bloods up there. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Nigga, they had neighborhood crip dancing with Bompton blood.
Yeah, they was.
So,
was.
They said red and blue make purple.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
They did that, but she didn't know that.
I mean, how you know? She might be a little hood.
That's facts. She did half the time sound like she was on a little cognac.
Yeah, I not. That's she was on some Peruvian coke. I know coke use when I see coke use.
Yeah.
She was on that booger sugar.
Yeah. She changed outfits 30,000 times.
She did.
30,000 times.
She did. I just want to say, BET, don't invite that motherfucker back no more, though. She don't need to host not a another one. And yes, I said not a another one.
She was cool.
She was not.
The what disappointed me though was why she had to put fake abs on like that. She did not have to put fake abs on.
So
Them was
I didn't catch that part, but what I did catch was her calling Flage,
yeah, she did do
and
that.
then thinking the nigga that had a haircut was Keith Lee when Keith Lee definitely has dreads.
Yeah.
Like,
And the dude had to point to her like, that's not me. It's him right there. Yeah.
And so that furthermore lets me know that she was high as giraffe pussy in there.
She was going. She was letting everybody holler.
She was definitely.
She was even Drewski. Like,
I mean, apparently Drewski getting the bag. So
yeah.
I guess that's yeah. I guess that's what it is. Drewski getting the bag, and maybe she's just lonely. But
you know what that means? That means when we blow up, then she'll throw herself at us too.
I mean, perhaps, but see, for me, as I'm going to state this,
I still want Effie. I'm sorry.
I support all women.
Yeah.
Your choice is your choice. If you like Drewski, baby, go get Drewski. If you don't like Drewski, don't go get Drewski. I'm here to say that I support all women. I am pro-woman. Whatever you would like to do with your vagina is what you would like to do with your vagina. So, Taraji, if you want to give your vagina to every man in there, baby, that is your choice. I'm pro-woman.
And again, that is brought to you by Tim.
was.
I'm pro woman too, because did you see all the ass, all the ass that was just shaking at the BET Awards? I was like, is this Freaknik or is this the BET Awards? Because everybody that performed threw the ass.
I'm just gonna. This just reminded me of Cicely Tyson saying, "Y'all doing all that gyrating on this here land."
Ice Spice, that's all she did. Was the most memorable thing I remember about her song is she said, "Bitches ain't worth a fart."
So that's what you remember.
And she was just twerking.
If you ask me what I remember, nothing, because as soon as the bitch came on, I started doing something else.
Hey, Ice Spice is fine though. And she was twerking.
I mean, if you like a little mushroom carrot top,
She was, yeah. She was twerking. Who else was twerking? Glow. Glow was twerking. She brought out Meg. Now the difference with Meg, even though I still get at that, she really looks like a stallion, like a horse. When she was standing right next to Glow.
I don't know
like
if y'all know, but like the stallion is actually the male horse. Just putting that out there. So,
yeah, I mean that's very true. But I mean,
I just thought maybe I would educate a few of the listeners, because I'm sure some of y'all didn't know. So yeah, a stallion is actually the male horse. But hey, man, that's neither here nor there. Meg is fine. She looked good. She dropped some weight, even though she wasn't fat. She was just really thick.
Yeah.
Meg looked good, man. Glow looked good. Coco Jones looked good.
Yeah.
Victoria Monet always looked good. Like,
she fine.
Yeah,
like I even hollered at her when she was in the Smooth Criminal outfit. When she was in that Smooth Criminal outfit. Now, if they would have gangster lean like MJ did, then they would have had me sold. But then,
Tiana Taylor did kind of link.
Yeah, Tiana, but that was for Usher though.
It was, but I mean, but she did. She still
she threw a little MJ in there.
She threw a little MJ lean in there.
I feel you. But yeah,
it was
Victoria Monet, yeah,
Victoria Monet definitely looked good.
Yeah, she went from Smooth Criminal to naked taking a shower.
Pretty V on the red carpet, she looked good. You know, like it was some nice looking. Remy Ma was half-ass naked on the red carpet. She looked really good.
And you know you got money when you can just wear your hair like DC Young Fly.
Yeah, he just took his braids out and rocked the fro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Like I said, man, it was very, ghetto fight in that motherfucker. There was a lot of negativity in that motherfucker. But like,
Shout out to Killer Mike because you didn't disappoint me. I knew that you was gonna come with some Malcolm X, Martin Luther King type shit, and I got excited. I'm like, this nigga can run for president.
this nigga said to all my black people, men and women, I am just like you. And I just want you to know, Killer Mike, that you are nothing like me, my nigga, because you
At
are
all.
rich.
Because you got money.
You and T.I. went and bought the block.
Opening up
I
banks.
didn't have shit.
Yeah.
I didn't buy the block. I do have a Greenwood bank account though. I
Here we go.
appreciate you, my nigga.
Here
I
we
do
go.
have one of those with the titanium card.
Here we go. Yeah.
Listen, we out here. I do have a Greenwood card.
I
do.
He throwing plugs now.
I
Here we
do.
go.
However, Killer Mike, we are not like you. Like we're not. Like you're rich. You have some privileges that we don't have. But I feel you though. Black people stand up. And also just want y'all to know that Killer Mike is not the spokesperson for black people. But yeah, man, get out.
But if he did run for president, he would have my vote.
But Michael was a fantastic fucking album. If y'all hadn't heard Killer Michael, the album, go listen to that, man. Like it's some real fucking rapping on there. Great album. Definitely rap album of the year. I don't know if it's album of the year, but I definitely agree with it being rap album of the year, man. That like it was some dope shit on there. Like I said, if you like lyricism, yeah, go get that a spin. You understand? Yeah. Like do that.
All right.
Are we done with the BET?
No. Childish Gambino.
That nigga had on some driving loafers. That nigga did not change clothes.
He did not change it all for the Usher tribute. I'm disappointed.
They came and said, "Hey, bro, we got another fit for." The nigga said, "Nah, I'm cool. They ain't seen this."
He said, "I'm cool." It was like, so you not gonna change out of the Moses shoes? He was like, "Nah, I'm good."
He was like, "Nah." It was the same shoes Moses part of the Red Sea.
Yeah.
Like he was like, "Shit, they ain't seen it." He was like, "They gonna get this fit."
They got a shot of his big toe, not the outfit. They went straight to the Moses shoes and
What
got
I
a shot
will
of the
say,
big
for
toe.
those of you who did not think his first comments were funny,
They were hilarious.
they were. Like, they were very funny. And I just want you to know that you're wrong as fuck for not thinking that they were funny. They were funny as hell.
What got me was he got the same amount of BET awards as Sam Smith,
The white man.
the white man. Yeah.
The white man. He got a black man from the Black Entertainment Television Awards.
Yeah.
Has the same amount of BET awards as the white man, Sam Smith.
But he got more Grammys than Will Smith.
That is crazy.
Crazy as
And you
hell.
gotta think Will Smith had Miami, summertime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had the Men in Black joint.
Yeah.
And then my all-time favorite song is it's an album cut. So
What you about to say, the Wild Wild West?
No, it's a song called Candy. He raps to a young lady and then he compares her to a whole bunch of candy.
Yeah. Y'all know the candy I like. Gushers. Why? Because they bust in your mouth.
Pause. Like pause the fuck out of that. Like pause. Keep pausing. God damn it. Insert another pause. Now wait a minute. We gonna keep pausing that shit until
It's juicy.
Until I feel comfortable. Cause I don't understand why why the fuck would he say that?
Gushers is juicy.
Pause again. Like I don't. Like what the fuck is wrong with this? You can't take this nigga nowhere.
I'm just saying, it's juicy.
And he keeps saying it, y'all.
Who don't like Gushers? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so what candy you like?
My favorite candy is Reese's. Everybody know that. Everybody that know me know that my favorite candy is Reese's. I don't want shit gushing in my mouth. Pause.
So you want stuff sticking in your mouth? Because that's what Reese's do.
I didn't say that either. See, you're putting. You know what? Next time.
I'm just saying.
This nigga here.
I'm just saying.
This nigga here is foul.
Okay, listen. We back to the BET Awards because he don't like Gushers.
Yeah,
man.
he like shit gushing in his mouth.
I mean, it's a fruit snack. You don't like fruit snacks?
I like Welch's fruit snacks.
Welch's is dry. Like
Welch's is the shit.
Welch's, like
this is not an ad.
I eat them when there's nothing else around.
It's because you got horrible taste.
No, Welch.
Get your choice in team in Jersey.
Welch's take all of the sugar out. Like Welch's fruit snacks is for old people.
Well, bitch, I'm old. Now what?
No, I'm talking about like senior citizen in a home.
I mean,
Like when they bring out the tray, they say, "Oh, we got you some Welchers."
I mean, you would know since you about 80, so you would know we had to go get you from the nursing home.
No, that's not true. That's false.
It's not false.
Don't believe this.
We got this nigga from the nursing home.
Don't believe.
We got this nigga from the nursing home.
Don't believe.
We literally picked this nigga up from Shade.
Don't believe. He rode with me out here. So that means he lived there too.
We literally, I just said I was old. We literally just took.
Well, I'm not claiming that old. You know why? Because old people don't eat gushers.
Because it gets stuck in their dentures.
Yeah. Anyway, tribute of the night was
It was Usher.
No, hold on. Before that, I forgot Lotto. You know, we didn't talk about Lotto.
Big Lotto.
Yeah, Big Lotto. Big
Lotto.
Mama. Big Mama. She said, Big Mama.
Big Mama want to know what you gonna get for her birthday.
Hey, you down the street. She in ATL.
She in the A.
She down the street. Hey,
Yeah. Big Mama want to know what you gonna get her for her birthday.
when things go a little rah-rah with your little dude that you got, your little mystery man, whoever he
The
is.
streets say it's 21 Savage.
That's what they say.
That's what the
Yeah.
streets the streets say is 21 Savage, but 21 Savage is a married man. So black men don't cheat.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say on that one. Black men don't cheat, so it can't be 21 Savage. Because
But-
21 Savage is a married man.
Whoever the dude is,
21.
you know, he has 100% success rate because she said she let him hit it on the first night, and ever since then they've been together.
Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes it do be like
Sometimes it
that.
be like that. Sometimes when you know, you know.
Yeah.
You understand?
And I guess she knew.
She knew.
Yeah.
When you know, you know.
Yeah. And maybe that's why she's always throwing it in a circle.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Yeah,
Throw that ass. Yeah.
I guess that's why. Yeah.
But yeah, Lotto, man, she look good. She was one of the ones I left off. She sitting on laid out on the couch with her little mink on.
Yeah.
Lotto look. I fuck with Lotto, man. I know a lot of
I
y'all.
do too.
I
I
know a lot of y'all
love
don't.
Lotto.
But I fuck with Lotto, man. She can actually rap too. So you know what I'm saying. I fucks with that.
Yeah, her flow is nasty.
It is.
Yeah.
So Big
Yeah.
Mom.
She's in my top 5 females.
female.
Yeah, she
Real?
is.
So name your top 5. Who you got?
I got Nick number 1. Nikki.
I think that's a given.
So my list is gonna be kind of crazy because it's based on who got flow, but also who I would knock off.
But that so okay, just go, bro. Just go. You got it.
So I got Nikki number 1.
So you okay?
Cardi's number 2 because knockoff
Okay.
boosts it up.
Okay.
I got Lotto 3,
All right.
Meg 4,
Okay.
and then I got a split decision 5. Right now, we just talking about who's hot right now.
Okay.
Split decision between Glow and Ice Spice.
Okay. So as you can see, his top 5 was based off of who he would fuck.
They can rap too.
My 5 is strictly based on bars. So of course you gotta have Nicki in there. Then you gotta there's a lot, and this is in no particular.
No, put them in order. No, don't take the easy way out.
This is in no particular.
Don't take the
order.
easy way out. Put them in order.
I got Nicki, Meg, Lotto, Glow, and I like Flo Milli.
So ain't them about the same people that I see?
Sort of, kind
Ain't
of.
they about the same people I see? Except for one person.
Yeah, but
Because you don't like Ice Spice.
I can't name you one Ice Spice song.
And you took the easy way out because you didn't put them in order.
There's no and don't get me wrong, I do like Cardi. Cardi got some bangers, and I do like Cardi. But I'm more mixtape Cardi than I am like mainstream Cardi. I like when Cardi talk that gangster shit.
You know what it is right now? It's because Cardi ain't got an album out right now.
I mean that's cool.
She get an album out right now, then your whole thought process will change.
Maybe, but I like gangster Cardi though. Like I like Cardi from the Bronx. I don't really like Cardi from when she moved to the ATL Offset.
Yeah. You know who we left off the list? And we were supposed to. It's Sexy Red.
Get 'em sexy.
Yeah.
Get 'em sexy.
I love that song, by the way.
It's
I love
catchy,
that.
it's catchy,
I love that song. And she did her thing at the BET Awards.
Yeah. Like for me, as far as like leaving Sexy Red off, like that's just too much negativity for me.
Yeah.
And I like my negativity in small doses. And as soon as Sexy Red come on, like it's just a lot of fucking negativity. You know what I'm saying? And so, but that Get 'Em Sexy song is fire.
Love that
And
song.
then, and then the new song she got with Drake, talking about being her bae and she's singing and shit.
Yeah.
That it's catchy. She can't hold a tune to save her fucking life.
Oh, the girls love that.
But it's catchy as hell.
The girls love that song.
Yeah, it's catchy than a motherfucker though.
Here's the thing about Sexy Red.
Get 'em sexy.
Yeah, she can dance, and when she has her, as they say, the little glam squad, like fixing up, makeup, wig, whatever, whoop de whoop. She's actually sexy as hell. But when she's regular Sexy Red, she look like a nigga on eighth.
Yeah, but like she looked alright last night though. Like,
Yeah, I like that last night. She had the glam
She
squad.
looked alright
Yeah.
last night.
I'm just saying when she don't have the glam squad, she
She
look
looked
like
alright last
yeah.
night, man. Like she did. She looked
She
alright
like a
last
real
night.
for real.
So
Yeah. All right.
we going
Now Usher.
Usher tribute.
So we can wrap it up.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Been doing this shit for 30 years.
Well deserved.
That's dope. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well deserved. What's your favorite Usher song real quick?
My favorite.
Yeah.
I got too many to
Just
actually.
off the top of your head, go. What's your favorite Usher song right now?
The new one
Which one? Good?
on the new. No, I like A-Town Girl. I be rocking it. I like A-Town Girl.
With Lotto.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Maybe that's why, cause Lotto's on it. I love some Lotto.
if we go new album, my favorite song on there is called "I Am the Party." That's my shit.
I love that one too.
That
I love
shit
it. I love
slap.
that one too.
But my all-time favorite Usher song, I know a lot of people will say Usher, will say Superstar, but mine is off his very first album, and it's called "Can You Get With It." That's my shit. Will forever and always be my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that one. But anyway,
Yeah, the one that a lot of people sleep on that I really love though is "Here I Stand." I love "Here I Stand."
Here I Stand. That's a good one. Shit, Can You Handle It is a good one.
Yeah.
Throwback with the remix with Jada.
Yeah.
You understand? But like
He got hits for days,
we
man.
Like we can do this all day long. But like he received the Lifetime Achievement Award. I was a little disappointed with the tribute, like with the artist selection, not necessarily what they decided to do, because I get having basically an all female cast, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Because like, Usher is always serenading the lady, so I understand the concept of having the lady serenade him. Like that was dope. I just don't know if I would have chose some of those acts. Like Coco Jones did her thing. Keke Palmer definitely did her thing.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor and Victoria Monet. I don't know that I would have chose Marsha Ambrosius. I don't know that would have been my choice. And like even reading some of the tweets last night, mostly everybody had the same sentiment, man. Like she was off key. Like it's almost like she lost the keys before she got on stage and never fucking found them.
Yeah.
Like it was bad, and she fucked up a lot of people's favorite songs. Like
I like her too, so I was kind of
like she got some great music. So I do like her,
and she's an outstanding writer.
Like that when she was with Floyd, that it's getting late.
Yeah,
Slap her. Like
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that again though. But yeah,
gotta be here. Like slap.
You sounded like her last night, and
that's what I'm saying. Like that's literally what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I could have got on stage and sung Superstar and sounded just like her.
Yeah.
Like that's just, you understand what I'm saying?
Why couldn't they get any dudes to do the tribute?
But why would you want to do Serenade Usher?
No, I'm talking about for the dancing stuff.
Childish Gambino, but
like the one where you make me want to leave.
But it wasn't. But it wasn't a whole lot of dancing going on. The only people who really danced was Keke Palmer and Tiana Taylor.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Coco moved around on the floor a little bit, but like it wasn't a whole lot of dancing.
They had to move it to that because when
I mean,
when
listen,
they
you know,
couldn't get
what's
on.
his name? Chris Brown on tour. So you really can't grab Chris because he's on a mega tour. Like it ain't just some little pop up dates. Like he's on a tour. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't you can't.
But last time I checked, Omarion ain't doing nothing right now.
Omarion can't sing either though.
Oh, but he can dance. You remember boom 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 touch boom boom touch.
But probably after him and his brother ate that watermelon on Versus, they probably decided against that. They was like, yeah, he probably gonna take it a little overboard.
Yeah, that
So
was
we're
terrible.
we're gonna do something else.
Forgot all about that.
Yeah, him and his brother was eating watermelon on the Versus stage. It was So they probably decided to go ahead and just not call him.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Hey, but Usher, here's the only problem that I had.
I ain't had no problem. Usher. I thought it was
This was the only problem I had. You know, I'm gonna give you your praises because it was, to me, I was happy as hell you did it, even though we couldn't hear shit. But when he was in Vegas doing his thing,
the residency,
residency,
charging people like $1,000.
yeah, and he was serenading every nigga's gal, just right in front of their face and everything. Yeah, okay, that's part of the show. But when it gets thrown back on you, see what goes around comes around. This is what I'm getting at, people.
He's a married man.
So, huh?
His wife may be a little jealous. He's a married man.
Okay, but I'm sure he did that to other people that was in relationships. I mean, man, he didn't have a problem
But
with
also, he probably
grabbing Alicia Keys.
But if you've ever seen like him at the you've ever seen clips of him at the residency, if the young lady was with the man, he would point at the man, and the man would be like, yeah. Essentially, what happened last night when Coco Jones was like, "Hey, can I?" and the wife was like, "Eh."
His wife looked
Because I mean,
like the daughter of some kind of Italian mob boss.
but I mean, if that,
She didn't even make no facial expression. He asked and she just looked
but I mean, Coco
like,
Jones,
I wish you
Coco
would.
Jones is fine as fuck. So like, if you were going to be worried about somebody, I guess Coco Jones is not a bad somebody.
Yeah,
to be
Coco
worried about.
Jones is
and she
fine.
the home team too. She from the crib.
Yeah, she from where we from.
You know what I'm saying? So she from the crib. She the home team. Shout out Coco.
Shout out, yeah, you
can't,
Coco, you fine.
can't wait for the next season of Bella.
Whenever that's gonna come, I'm so
August
upset
15th.
about that.
August 15th. You ain't seen the trailer? You behind?
No, cause the last trailer was talking about February, and I was
August 15th, my nigga. We back.
like my birthday month, and I was excited, and then no.
You want to pause? We can pause so you can watch it real quick.
I'll watch it later because August. That's a long time.
It's next month.
It's
July.
Well, it is July. It's the first of the month.
Wake up, shit.
So catch your chicks and
Get
come
what
on.
though? Get what though? Birthday in 22 days.
And I'm gonna make that,
You
man.
understand? You know what I mean? Your boy kick off Leo season. It's almost
Leo
time.
the lawyer.
It did. I don't have my Leo chain on today, but usually, you know what I mean.
They the only zodiac sign with a mascot. Leo the lawyer.
We're not, you know, but I mean, of course, listen to the South Ass Aquarius here.
Hey, no, man,
Man, they sensitive as hell.
we don't have no mascots. Leo the lion.
Look, just soft as hell. But yeah, man. So it was a cool BET. Was a cool experience. It was very, 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 very much so filled with a lot of negativity. We could so much negativity that we couldn't even cover it all.
Yeah.
Like,
But my favorite part is Usher. I don't know what the hell you were saying, but I could only imagine in this mind you went back to like
so what
Jimmy off of
what do you think
Dreamgirls.
So what do you think he was saying? If it was you and you like in your mind, what do you think?
He said, "Listen, this is when it started. He realized what was going on, and he was like, "This is my moment." He said, "Let me take off my glasses so y'all can really see." And then
He wanted you to look into his eyes.
Then he just really went off. He said, "Man, fuck you, motherfuckers! All you dumbass hoes that didn't want to believe in a nigga. These motherfuckers back here, these niggas is the ones that believed in Usher." These motherfuckers right here is the ones that believed in Usher, and these are the motherfuckers that Usher give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. It was almost like he was in Juice. He was like, I don't give a fuck about Raheem. I don't give a fuck about Steel. I don't give a fuck about my damn self.
So you So in your mind, and he was definitely cussing because they was bleeping the fuck out
It
of
was
shit.
it was
They
like
was, they was bleeping the
for
fuck
2
out of
minutes
shit.
straight,
Yeah,
like it
they
was just silence.
Yeah, they just paused the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it
that's
was-
just what happened. They just because he was cussing like a motherfucker.
He was, and I was loving every minute of it. The only thing I didn't have was some popcorn because I
think
was
it's-
enjoying that shit.
I think it's super cool when somebody that you always see so composed and put together kind of lose their shit.
Yeah,
And you kind of see them become like a real person.
yeah,
I like that. Like that's so cool to me. Like, cause when you see Usher, he always groomed. He always so put together. He always look. You know what I'm saying? He always looks so composed and poised.
yeah,
And then to see that, like, it was humanizing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it made him look like a real person. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is extremely dope, which is a great thing based on the fact that, like, again, it kind of gives you a glimpse into who he is when the cameras are not on. Like when it's almost like he was being himself.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like to see people be themselves. And so it was great to see that him be so emotional about what he deserved, what he felt other men deserved, and how even at his age he's still growing and having to figure things out and having to forgive people for the things that they've done. He really never fucked with his father, but like he spoke about how he had how even him being where he is, he has to attribute his father not being around. So like he has to give his father some credit.
I love that.
So like that was really dope, and I like that he shouted out his ex-wife Tamika and told her that he was trying to be better and growing and trying to do things in the right life for the kids. Like it was dope, man. And he gave a shout out to all the dads.
I like how he explained like his whole roots being from Chattanooga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mom in the process, the real person that discovered him.
Yeah.
Like,
AJ or something.
Yeah,
like
that. I feel all of that, and the message that he kept trying to get people to get across, and I think that's a big take that we need to do. It's all about forgive, man. Like life is too short to be always having these grudges, and when you think about it, like these grudges that you have with another person, when you actually sit down and think about it, this shit be dumb as hell.
Yeah.
It be stupid as hell why you have a grudge, why you don't like this person, that person, why you hate on this person, that person. It be dumb as hell because, especially a lot of times, the people that you hate on would actually rock with you if you weren't doing all the damn hating.
Yeah, and so that was good to see, man. Like I'm glad that you kind of got a glimpse into who Usher the person is, and not necessarily Usher the artist and performer.
But I still love that Lean On Me shit. It was like, Code 10, the enemy's here. The enemy's here.
Very, very good message, man. Like, you know, growth is a necessity, man, and it was good. It was good to see him get his flowers while he was still here to smell them, and it was dope, man. Dope. Very, very dope.
And he still is not done. He let that be clear too.
He told his son, he was like, "This is my stage."
Yeah.
But eventually you'll have your own, but this stage right here is mine. Oh. I almost forgot. There was a Lauryn Hill sighting.
Oh, what a son, YG Martin.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
It was dope to see. I don't know.
And she still got it.
I don't know if she was late or on time or what the fuck was going on, but you know, like it was good to see her. And good to see her out with her son. That was dope. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't forget that.
Speaking of that,
she got a second album coming too. Another Miseducation. Yeah, she got a new album, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
And I'm gonna get it because I still love the first one. I still be rocking that.
Yeah, I like my favorite song on that joint is Nothing Even Matters with her and D'Angelo.
That's the joint.
It is, and it's gonna always be the joint.
Nothing even matters. Yeah, that's the joint.
At all. Yeah.
Hey,
These buildings could. Yeah. You know. So for those that really know me, they know R&B is my bag. I can listen to R&B all day. If I'm listening to rap, I'm on my way to jail. Somebody has pissed me off, and somebody better have the bail money.
for the youngins out there, that came out in 1998.
Yeah. So that was it was good to see Lauren, man. Like dope.
I rocked it. Normally at the end of the award shows, when you notice after the lifetime achievement or whatever, you kind of like
typically turn it off.
You
typically turn it off, like or not necessarily turn it off, but you pay less attention to the end of the award. Well, at least the BET Awards. I don't really watch.
And I loved her song. I wanted to download.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool little song. Oh wait.
Are we not gonna talk about Will Smith?
Wait,
Are we gonna leave that on?
Are
we gonna leave that on?
I know. Pastor Will.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Pastor Will Smith. It was great to see you. The song that you did on the BET Awards. My God, mama. Shout out to Miss D. She said that you should have left that bitch at the studio.
Yeah, and tried again.
You need that ain't it. I understand that you uplifting, trying to uplift the people. And you even got Kirk Franklin. You almost had me when you brought out Kirk.
It was like,
You almost had me. Kirk, typically when you throw Kirk on something, my boy, you get me. However,
he said, for all y'all that think gospel is weak, here I am, ho.
However, you brought out Al Gennard, Kirk Franklin, Washington Clyde.
Kirk Franklin is the gangster, is like.
And so, my boy, if you plan on dropping that song, maybe it comes out this Friday. This Friday. Don't do it.
I don't even know what Kurt was saying.
It don't matter. It didn't help. It typically, don't the song make you want to whoop?
He sounds like a WWE hype man for Will Smith.
And so, Will, I'm right here. Look. This is my camera right here. Will, don't do that shit again. Do not do that again. Stick to the rivers and lakes that you are used to.
Yeah.
We don't need no inspiration. We don't need that from you.
I thought he was going to do Summertime.
Summertime, welcome to Mambi Miami, all that shit.
Mm.
You could have did all that shit. But the song you did on the BET Awards 2024, June 30th, 2024, don't do that shit no motherfucking more.
Anyway,
So the BET Awards was dope, man. Good job, BET. It was full of negativity. It was definitely full of negativity. I think the hashtag was culture's biggest night, and it was definitely culture something. But yeah,
for black people, yeah, it was a good night. It was a good night overall. It captured my attention for the whole 3 hours. Because of all of the twerking.
It got him for 3. It probably got me for about 2 and some change. Because I tuned a lot of that shit out.
For all of the twerking. And
he just want to see some asses. This nigga live, yeah.
I mean, I am a guy.
He just wanted to see some asses. He just wanted to see some asses. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a guy. Shout out to Tyler. Forgot to talk about her.
Water.
Yeah,
Water Tyler.
Her performance was off the chain.
It was good. That was I did like that.
And if people in Africa looked like her, I wouldn't mind going over there.
She's from South Africa.
Well, I wouldn't mind going. No, South African people, they're beautiful.
Yeah, she's from South Africa.
And that's the most Africanist country that kind of resembles the stuff that's in the United States.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay. They beautiful. They beautiful down there. The homes is beautiful down there. The buildings, everything down there. Yeah, like South Africa, like it's dope. It's dope.
Shout out to Tyler in South Africa.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah. So that wraps up my talk for the BET Awards because outside of that, it really wasn't that much to really talk about because it was just like. You got to sum it up. You said Usher did his thing. Killer Mike went off. Taraji had on fake abs. Changed the wardrobe 17 times.
She did.
Her Kendrick tribute at the beginning. It was dope. I liked it.
I wasn't fucking with it, but
And then all of the booty shaking.
that was your favorite
That
part.
was my favorite part because all of them did their thing. Lotto, Meg, Glow, Ice Spice. They all
didn't see Ice
did it.
Spice.
Yeah.
So
And then yeah. And I think pretty much everybody that won an award last night actually should have won the award.
I think
Maybe the only one is
think
maybe
about
Regina King, because don't
Yeah,
nobody
I-
remember
yeah,
what has she
Well,
played
who,
in.
Who else was in that?
last
It was
year?
Angela Bassett, Regina King. I thought maybe Angela Bassett, but I'm biased because I love her. So she can do no wrong in my eyes. But that, I mean you know, if BET like it, I love it.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
now I'm with that. I'm definitely with that.
What's next? What's your next?
I'm sad a little bit. Hold on, don't rush. But, you know, we
I thought we were set going. I thought we was done with the BET.
I'm done with the BET awards.
Yeah, I thought we was
I'm transitioning, and I had to get in deep thought because I'm sad right
sad.
now. I'm sad.
Tissue?
I don't need no tissue, not yet. But in a week, I may be.
In a week, okay.
Yeah, because I'm sad for LeBron because it is kind of my basketball team, the Lakers, right now. And when you are willing to take a $25 million pay cut, first of all, that lets me know you already got plenty of money. But when you take a $25 million pay cut and people still don't want to sign, and you supposed to be the greatest of all time?
I just think, bruh.
Now, if that was Michael Jordan, I dare Klay Thompson, Paul George, I dare any of them to say, nah, Mike, I ain't signing with you.
I just think, bro, if we keeping it 100, I think the Lakers are so far from winning anything. And if you're older, you want to go somewhere where you got the opportunity to win.
But they could have beat anybody last year except for the Nuggets. And even in that game, 2 out of the 4 wins that the Nuggets had was on last-second shots.
And then you also got to think they got a brand new, inexperienced coach. They've already done that with Darvin Ham. You know what I'm saying? Darvin had a little more experience as far as coaching, but he didn't have no head coaching experience. So like I think again, like if you're older, you don't want to go to a rebuild. Like you want to go somewhere where you can hopefully play for a championship. You got to think as far as Klay Thompson is concerned, Dallas Mavericks just lost in the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that same Dallas team ain't going back.
But that's a good fit though. Klay in Dallas is a good fit.
It is, but let me.
Because he ain't gotta worry about like being second in command to Steph no more. Like he can just go out there and relax and do him.
Let me explain something. Dallas Mavericks showed in the finals that they really had no business being in the finals, but they got lucky. I'm gonna tell you why they got lucky. They played a confused ass Clippers team. So confused that Paul George didn't want to re-sign back with them because he don't want to play with James Harden. James Harden signed a 2-year, $70 million. This means you getting $35 million a year for a nigga that only averaged 16 points a game.
But also you gotta think about this. So it's 70. So he signed a 2 years, $70 million. He playing in LA. That'll end up being about $25 million.
But still,
After taxes and all that.
Still.
shit. You gotta think they pay taxes in every city they play a game in.
but still, go back. Even though it's MJ time, in '96, Jordan was getting
You want them all
a
niggas
contract,
just-
$30 million contract for 1 year. But this nigga was all defensive,
Of
all
course,
NBA,
Absolutely.
going 72-10,
Yeah.
winning the NBA championship.
He deserved
So he deserved it.
If MJ would have been, if MJ was playing today, he'd probably be the first nigga to sign a 1 year, $200 million contract.
Now,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Yeah.
that's that nigga. Like, he that nigga.
now I love James Harden. I like his game, but you cannot pay a nigga over $20 million a year and you only averaging 16 points a game.
I think
That's unheard. Kyle Kuzma
yeah.
averaged more points than you,
Absolutely, yeah.
but your bag is way bigger because of your name.
Yeah. And I also think since you brought up Kyle Kuzma, I think LA was done for letting him go. The Lakers were done for letting him go, but that's whatever.
Him and LeBron didn't get along, so that's why.
Who gets along with, honestly, who do you think gets along with LeBron?
Well, it's because, but to that point though, Kyle Kuzma was really smelling himself a little bit too.
But like Kyle Kuzma was balling when he was with them niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
He was, and that's why he thought he should be more than what he really was.
I mean, I definitely feel like that he could have got a little more shine in LA. But whatever. I mean, you know,
Kuzma is still like a D'Angelo Russell. Know your place.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
Now going back to this, you beat a confused, washed up Clippers team. Then you go and you play an inexperienced OKC team that OKC still took you to the nitty gritty. Still took you, you know what I'm saying, deep. That was a deep playoff series.
That's a good Oklahoma City team. Though.
They
like,
good, but they inexperienced because they was young. So when
that's a good young team.
Yeah.
So I understand them getting taken to 4, 5, 6 games.
But the game, but think about it. Look how good that team was. The Lakers manhandled them in the regular season. The only team the Lakers struggled with was with Denver Nuggets. Now, let's go back to Dallas. Denver had just won the championship, so they had a long, extended season. Then you come back and you play a grueling 82 games. And then in your first playoff series, you're down by 20 in 3 games to the Lakers. All of that energy that you had to exert to come back and win games was tiring.
For sure.
Then you go and you play a grueling 7-game series with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And flat out, they just beat you because they was out of gas. They was out of gas. They was up 15 points.
They ran into a really good Anthony Edwards. Like he balled out that series. Like they ran into a really good Anthony Edwards.
But the thing of it was though, like in that final game, Anthony Edwards really didn't do that much. That was
a game that one of the game the cat finally fucking stepped up.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. Like he had teammates to step up, whereas Jokic had his teammates kind of like disappear, and that was just because they grind. They ain't never went through a grind like that.
Man, I think what really happened was, man, the Lakers kind of exposed the Denver Nuggets, because if you go back to that Lakers series, if Darvin Ham had stuck with the Ant Davis pick and roll,
yeah,
like
they had no answer for that.
The Lakers lost that series because Darvin Ham was a horrible fucking coach.
Yeah,
his adjustments were terrible.
Yeah,
his rotations were terrible. Yeah. Like he was just bad. Like I watched. I think it was like game 2. They started the second half, and they put Jokic in the pick and roll with AD, and AD scored like 8 straight points. Denver calls a timeout so they can adjust. The Lakers go completely away from the pick and roll. There go that 20-point deficit gone. Jokic go crazy. Michael Porter go nuts. Like, it's just crazy. Everything that happened in that series with the Lakers and the Nuggets, Darvin Ham fucked it up.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
That's
But
true.
the Lakers exposed it. Like if you got a big man that can step out and shoot and run a pick and roll, because Jokic plays semi good defense as long as he doesn't have to really defend on the perimeter. He's slow, so if you make him defend at the perimeter, where he gotta chase where he gotta chase you off the jump shot, you can tire him out. That's the thing.
That's true, but
AD makes him in a pick and roll. AD makes him work.
that's true. But the real reason that the Lakers lost though is because they had no outside shooting.
Yeah, but
the only game
since KCP left and KCP left.
The only game that they lost, that they won, D'Angelo Russell was on fire. And the games that he stunk it up, Austin Reed was good, but there's no 3-point threat. This is why Klay Thompson would have been a perfect fit for the Lakers, and actually would have propelled them back to at least being in the Western Conference Finals because
that is a very good point. But if you're Klay Thompson and you're looking at that roster, you see a 40-year-old LeBron. You got Austin Reeves. They just drafted Bronny. Bronny is not an NBA player yet.
They got Connect out of Tennessee though. That boy bad.
They got Dalton Connect out of UT, and then you got 80. But if you look at that roster, it looked like a rebuild. Like if you're being completely honest, looking at that roster as it stands right now, that's a rebuild.
Yeah,
Klay is wanting to go somewhere. Because if you wanted to, if Klay wanted to deal with a rebuild, he would just stay in fucking Golden State.
No, Golden State didn't want him no more.
Golden State is a complete rebuild.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, he went as an older player. You go somewhere where you feel like that you have a chance to not only contribute but also win some shit.
He went for the money.
But
I'm gonna be honest. He went for the money because
if we keeping it funky, the Lakers offering more money.
But Dallas is not going back. The Boston Celtics exposed Dallas,
and they may not go back. But I can guarantee the Lakers ain't going back.
They would have won if they had Klay Thompson.
The Dallas Mavericks got a better chance.
You get a shooter with JJ Redick, smart ass, and AD and LeBron are still a force.
But then you also saying get a shooter like Klay. Like Klay didn't struggle majority of all last year. That's why they moved his ass to the bench.
Listen, Klay struggled.
He struggled the majority of last year.
Klay struggled because he knew this year was a contract year. It's just like they talked about with Paul George. Paul George knew this was a contract year. He put up his best stats.
And so, I've always.
And that's why he got the bag.
I've always liked Paul George. Paul George has always been one of my favorite players. He not always healthy, but the nigga can ball. So
this year he played in the most games for the Clippers than he played in since he been here.
He played in 74 games
because it was a contract year. He knew he had to be on his P's and Q's if he wanted to get that bag, and it panned out for him.
But you also gotta think about it. If you know that, hey man, this is a contract year, I need to do what I gotta do, and you look at Klay and see how he folded. Do you really want a nigga who can't? Who it looks like folded under pressure on your squad?
Yeah, because speaking for myself as a shooter that I am, I don't care how old you are. I don't care what happens to you. Ray Allen showed it. There's a lot of people. If you can shoot
that bitch, yeah.
If you can shoot, you can still last.
And that's cool.
In the NBA.
And I agree.
You can still last in a rec league.
And I agree with you. I agree. If you can shoot, you can always get a roster spot. But the thing is, my thing is that Klay knew it was a contract year, and he still underperformed. So in my mind, it just looked like he folded under pressure. Whereas Paul George, if we're comparing the two, Paul George knew that it was he could opt out contract year, go get a bag. He did what the fuck he was supposed to do.
But there's no pressure though. As an athlete, will always tell you that when you have pressure from your coach, from people upstairs,
Yeah.
you actually play different than you do if you got the full support of your coach that basically can do any. Like Paul George played for a coach that basically allowed him to do anything.
Yeah.
Whereas Klay Thompson played for a coach that, hey, if you miss your first four, you finna get subbed. So now that puts extra pressure on you to like make a shot. And then like there's no confidence in your coach to even like make you be a starter. Like you was coming off the bench. So it's like that mind starts playing tricks with you and you put more pressure to produce yourself instead of just letting the game flow.
I mean that sounds good, and I do kind of understand what you're saying, but it still looked like he folded under pressure. Like that's just what like and again, like I said, Klay had some great games.
Klay, you should have just signed with the Lakers, man.
It looked so Klay had some great games once they moved him to the bench. Like he balled out once he moved him to the bench because it was less pressure at that point.
Klay's still a shooter, and I'm just saying.
I think him and Dallas is a great fit, man. I think Klay gonna do good things. I don't know that the Mavericks are going back to the NBA Finals, but I definitely know that the Lakers aren't going.
If the Lakers had Klay Thompson, they would have won.
I definitely think the Lakers are not. I definitely think the Lakers are not going this year. I think they're a few pieces away.
They was one piece away. They would have got Klay Thompson.
Again, like I said,
a 3-point assassin. One of the greatest 3-point shooters. Let me get my Stephen A. Smith on. One of the greatest 3-point shooters in NBA history. He would have made a difference. He would have made a difference. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We're just gonna agree this year.
And that's fine. You know, and that's what we do. Hey, listen, before we get out of here, I just want to take the time to say this very, very, very quickly, and I mean this from like the bottom of my heart.
It's gonna be some bullshit, y'all.
No. It's very serious. Usher spoke yesterday about to all the fathers and stuff, but I'm gonna take it a little step further. For you male coaches out there, and I'm really talking about like you youth coaches because you really don't see it in middle school and in high school.
You talking to the little league coaches?
To the little league coaches. You have a great impact on kids, but you have to make sure that you actually step up to the challenge. And what I mean by that is kids actually check you out from head to toe. They look at how you move, they look at how you dress, they look at how you act. Some of you coaches out there, y'all really not coaching for the kids. Y'all really coaching for yourself. You trying to get mamas, you trying to get liked, you trying to feel important. If a coach is posting pictures of the team, you're doing it for yourself. If you're not promoting the player on your team, showing him making jump shots, showing him dribbling through traffic, showing him catching a touchdown, if you just posting a picture to say, "Hey, I coach this team," you doing it for all the wrong reasons. You're not doing it for the right thing. If you struggling to take care of home, you shouldn't be coaching. It is important to take care of your responsibilities first. So if you and kids watch, so if a kid see that you be looking bummy, you struggling to take care of home, you always come in the same outfit and the same shoes, you're not handling responsibility. Them kids is not looking up to you. You're gonna be the one that when those kids get in their 20s, they're gonna be like, "Hey, you remember Coach always wearing them bust down shoes?" Like that's the kind of coach you're gonna become. If you have to sacrifice money that you take at home because you're trying to look good to take care of kids, like that's also setting a bad example because now you showing boys that it's okay to take care of other people's kids and stuff and not take care of your own. So really think about what you doing this for, and um, if it's really not about the kids, then don't do it. If you are struggling to take care of home, take care of your responsibility first. I give a shout out to so many dudes that couldn't coach because it was more important to take care of their family and make sure they household was straight.
Yeah.
Most kids, like when I was coaching youth, I had kids that was stuck with me like all day. Even in high school, I still had to take kids home, pick them up. So if you ain't got the pockets for it, like you setting the wrong example. Like yes, coaching is fun, but you have a bigger responsibility because you're also keep teaching those kids life lessons,
Yeah.
and you want to make sure you teach them the right lessons and not the wrong lessons.
And then you also got to understand that a lot of those kids may not have a father figure in the home. So they end up looking up to you as the coach. Like as someone who has coached, has played and coached youth sports, a lot of those kids do end up looking up to you, man. Like me and my brother, rest in peace, Rose, like kids that we coached when we were 19, 20, 21 years old, they would see us out and they would still walk up to us and say, yo, what up, coach? Like they would still call us coach because they had a certain level of respect for us. So a lot of those young men may not have a father figure in the home. And so they're really looking up to you and they're looking at you as somewhat of a role model. And I understand that you may feel like that's not your responsibility, but once you sign on to coach, it kind of is your responsibility because now if you're gonna be giving, I don't want to say orders, but for lack of a better word, if you're gonna be telling these kids what to do on a football field, on a basketball court, on a baseball field, they look up to you, and you want them to actually listen to you. Then they have to respect you as a man and as a person first. I can't tell you, and I don't take pride in this, but I can't tell you how many coaches I've cussed out from just playing sports because I just didn't respect him as a man or as a person. So if you sign up, and I get it, it's voluntary. You signing up, your son. You think your son the greatest thing since Barry Sanders. You want to coach your son, cool. But understand you're coaching other young men as well, and those young men are going to look up to you. So do the right thing, man, and be somebody that those young men can really look up to, really admire. And like my brother said, if you got shit going on at the crib, don't go out there and coach them kids, man, because you may do more harm than good.
The bottom line, especially for kids without father figures, as a coach, they're not looking for you as a father figure. They're looking for you as a role model. And the main question that they have in their head is, do I want to be like him? Or is he somebody that I choose never to be like?
Never to be like, and just to fucking ignore, bro.
That's the real question they have.
You gonna call a 42 wide banana, and that nigga gonna run an option left.
When it comes to the sport, if you don't know what you're talking about with that sport, you're gonna lose that child. He's not gonna respect you.
He gonna check out every time.
But in the game of life, the kids are not gonna tell you, but they observing you every day. They see how you move. You might think you doing something for that kid, but in the back of their mind, that kid think you a joke. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So all I'm gonna say is this. The Bible says if you try to help somebody else before you take care of yourself, that makes you a hypocrite. So even in the man upstairs, you're not doing a great thing if you're trying to take care of somebody else before you take care of yourself. Before you trying to take care of somebody else's kids before you take care of your own kids. Like that Like, we don't support that. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's not the business. But on that note, I'm glad and appreciate y'all checking us out. You know, once again, shout out to the producer. I always got to give him big shout outs. Big Roo, Big Kangaroo, keeping us in check, keeping us in line. Those for y'all that, you know, is watching, keep supporting us. Check us out, YouTube, Spotify. Hating is free. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on going, keep on pushing. And remember, hey, you're always going to have hate because it's free of charge to do that. So appreciate y'all. As Big Tim, Mr. Pearl J, we out this time.